Ever heard of Treasure of the Four Crowns from 1983? It's this totally wild cult action-adventure fantasy flick, a seriously weird mashup of Indiana Jones and bonkers 3D effects. Basically, it was made to cash in on the whole Raiders of the Lost Ark craze. But wow, did it go off the rails? We're talking non-stop chaos, crazy gimmicks, and it's famous for being one of the most out-there Indiana Jones knockoffs ever. Okay, here's where it gets nuts. This movie was part of that brief 3D comeback in the early 80s. They called it Supervision 3D, and it's full of hilarious moments designed just to fling stuff at your face. Spears, skulls, flames, you name it. Sure, it's awkward and a little clunky now, but that's kind of the whole point. The campy 3D tricks are why fans love it. What's it about? Our main dude is J.T. Stryker. Think Indiana Jones, but even scruffier, played by Tony Anthony. He also co-wrote and co-produced. Stryker puts together a squad to hunt down these mystical artifacts, the Four Crowns, that supposedly have massive supernatural powers. To get them, they have to break into wild temples packed with traps and crazy cultists. Just imagine the Vatican break-in from Mission Impossible, but if everyone was like a little unhinged. There's death traps, wild shootouts, supernatural weirdness, and of course loads of religious overtones. It all ends in a nutty 3D finale, with spirits, melting faces, flying villains, and fireballs coming right at you. Weird, vibrant influences. Yeah, it's pretty much trying to be Indiana Jones. Rugged hero, ancient temples, crazy stunts, all that. But there's also loads of Christian relics and good versus evil stuff everywhere. The whole thing feels like a mix between a spaghetti western, cheesy Euro horror, and 80s fantasy pulp. Think D&D vibes, magical treasures, monsters. You get it. Who's who? Tony Anthony as J.T. Stryker. He used to star in the Stranger Spaghetti Westerns and another 3D film, Coming at Ya. Ana Obregón as Liz, Spanish actress, went on to other European movies. Gene Quintano as Edmund. Later wrote some Police Academy sequels and Loaded Weapon 1. Francisco Rabal as Brother Jonas. An old-school Spanish movie star, Lloyd Batista as Dr. Samuel, co-wrote the film and often worked with Tony Anthony music that's weirdly too good this part's wild. Legendary composer Ennio Morricone, yep, him, did the music. It's epic and dramatic and seriously way better than the movie deserves. The score is all sweeping and mysterious, trying to make the movie feel way more legit than it actually is. How did it do? Box office. Meh, pretty average. It wasn't a hit. Critics, they hated it when it came out. Called it a clunky rip-off with bad acting and worse stunts. Fans, nowadays, it's got a cult following. If you're into so bad it's good movies, cheesy 80s 3D, or weird Europulp adventure, this is your jam. Home video. It used to be tough to find, but now there's a Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, mostly in 2D, but sometimes 3D if you're lucky. Old VHS and DVD copies exist, but they can be pricey. Fun facts: Tony Anthony actually kicked off that whole 3D comeback with Comin' at Ya in 1981, which is why Cannon Films picked up this movie. Cannon Films, run by the infamous Golan and Globus, were making all sorts of weird genre films back then, and this was one of their most out-there projects. They shot it in Spain, using local crews and cheap locations, Cannon's favourite way to keep budgets low. Should you watch it if you dig? Indiana Jones knockoffs, goofy 80s 3D stuff, cult cinema and forgotten oddities, the off-the-wall madness of early Cannon films, then yes, you've got to see it. It's not good, but it's so earnest and so wild that it's an unforgettable ride. You won't find it everywhere, but check. Blu-ray releases from Kino Lorber. Verify if it's 2D or 3D. Sometimes it shows up on cult movie streamers like Shout, Factory TV or Tubi. Old VHS and DVD copies pop up online, though they might cost a bit. Ready for a movie night that's completely bonkers? Treasure of the Four Crowns will deliver. Have you seen Treasure of the Four Crowns? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to Movies of the 80s for more of the most beloved and forgotten films of the 1980s.